Hey, it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to do a chatty get ready with me. This is a very chatty get ready with me. And this is some of the topics we are going to be discussing in today's video. So we are going to be talking about why I don't do eyeshadow swatches, a new series on my channel coming up in January, living in Florida, there was a snake in my pool, and no drugstore clean makeup, why I don't talk about that on my channel. We're going to get into all that. All those topics I've already discussed, and it's probably the last time I'm going to discuss it. Next time it comes up, I'm just going to have to ignore it in the comments because I can't answer it anymore. Today's video, I'm actually going to do a look using this Aurora palette that was sent to me from Alter Ego. Not sponsored, but they sent this to me. They've been very, very generous, and they've sent me pretty much all of their palettes. I'm pretty sure all of them. I've been getting several of them. It's probably why I didn't buy a lot of palettes last year. So that was really, really nice of them to send this to me. These are the colors in here. It's what they look like. Here, I'm going to see if I can zoom you in a little bit so you can see. Beautiful colors, but I'm going to be honest with you, not totally my jam. Because some of these are a little bit kind of on the bright side, even though they're really pretty. I'm going to see if I can do something a little bit more subdued with it than bright. So that's it. So there's some shimmers in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shimmers, 7 shimmers. And then the rest of them, is that a shimmer too? Let me see. I feel like that's a little bit of a shimmer too. So mostly shimmers, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mattes, and the rest of them are shimmers. Nice mirror on it as always. I will leave a link below to the website so you can check this out if you're interested. They gave me a code. It is not an affiliate code. Just wanted to let you know that it's not. I get 0 for it, but you save I think 10% or something like that. So I will leave that below. Since we're talking about that, maybe we need to talk about, well, let's talk about the swatches. So here's the thing about the swatches. On some of my videos you have seen that I've done, I will do some swatches. I'll just take my finger and do swatches. I don't know how to say this. There's a lot of channels that do eyeshadow reviews. And some people think that is the only way you do it, is you have to do this whole big ordeal where you have to do primer, and then you have to do the finger swatches, and then you do the primer, and then you do the brush strokes, and then you do no primer, and then you do the finger, and then you do no primer, and then you do brush and curl. I ain't got time for that. I do not have time to be doing all the swatches. To be quite honest, I really don't care. When I'm watching a video, I just want to see what it looks like on your eyes, and then I'm going to decide whether I like it or not. That's pretty much how I roll. Look at the colors in the palette, see what you come up with. If I like it, I'll get it. If not, I really don't care about what swatches look like on your arm. I just don't. So I'm not going to be doing the swatch thing, because if that's the way you have to review a palette, then I guess I'm not going to be reviewing palettes, because that is not, I just don't care about that. There's plenty of other channels that are going to get all up in that. They're going to talk about the ingredients, which again, I don't care about. I don't care about the ingredients. The only time I really, really care about ingredients is skincare. Makeup, don't care so much. Skincare, I do, because if it's saying it's going to do X, Y, and Z for my skin, I want to know that the ingredients are proven to actually do that. You saw this past year, I did some reviews on neck creams promising to do some lifting, and nothing happened. So I'm more interested in that than anything else. Okay, that's just how I personally feel on that. I don't know if you guys feel me on that. And since we're on the topic, and this I would consider drugstore makeup, I believe the prices in the drugstore makeup. And by the way, this is supposed to be a dupe too for Natasha Denona, and since I don't have that dupe, I don't think it really matters to mention that, because I have none of Natasha Denona's. I have no Viseart palettes. I don't have any of those yet. I want to talk about drugstore makeup, because this topic gets drugstore makeup and cruelty-free makeup. That gets brought up, in cruelty-free and then clean beauty. There's a lot to talk about there. I had a comment this morning, and I had to laugh at it. In the comment, this woman said, something like all high-end makeup, and this was on one of my recent videos, all high-end makeup. I feel sorry for your poor husband. Honey, my husband doesn't pay for my makeup. He doesn't pay for my skincare either. I pay for that myself. So that's that on that. Okay? I've always taken care of that myself. Okay? Since I've been married. I don't need my husband to pay for that. All right? Secondly, it's none of your business how I spend my money. Why do people get so... I don't understand why people get so upset. I don't have a lot of makeup. I shared that on my channel. This last year, I was probably the most new stuff I have gotten in a while, because I was truly interested in trying this stuff. That's why I got it. And some of it was good, some of it wasn't so good. And I let you guys know that. But I got it because I was interested in trying it out. I only get stuff that I want to test out myself. I don't get stuff just to, get views on my channel or whatever. I'm not saying that's why people do that, but I'm just saying I don't. I could do that. I could try to get the latest and greatest and keep up with the Joneses and all that, but I don't care, because I just want to get what I want to get to test out for me. And as long as I'm testing out for me, I share it with you guys. The first makeup that I ever bought was from Clinique. I'm going to go in with my Chanel. I haven't used this in a while. My first makeup I bought was from Clinique. Then I started buying Lancome. Then there was a company called Borghese, I think is what it was. I bought some other makeup. That was in high school. Okay, again, I was paying for my own makeup because I had a job. So what I'm saying is that's what I've always been attracted to. I like the packaging on it. I like the fact that I can pretty much get a sample, pretty much anything I want, sample or at least a tester of anything that I want. If I go to Nordstrom or Ulta or Sephora, any of the stuff that I enjoy using. I feel like the quality is better on most of it, not all of it, but on most of it, it is for me. So I get it and I enjoy it. I don't spend a lot of money on clothes. I don't spend a lot of money on jewelry. I don't spend a lot of money on handbags. I don't spend a lot of money on shoes. I spend it on my skincare and my makeup. And really, it's nobody's business, honestly. I hate the shaming that people do. If you like a certain thing, it's like, shame on you. Most people can't afford it. Don't lump everybody into most people. Don't do that. I hate when people do that. Most people this, most people that is nonsense. Everybody has something that you enjoy doing. So maybe you go out to dinner all the time. Maybe you go on vacations. Maybe you buy more clothing than I do. Maybe you get into shoes, whatever. I know everybody has a different budget, but I've never been somebody... First of all, I'm not even a review channel. I do review some things on my channel, but every video is, look what I bought today, 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 which I have no problem with. I watch those channels. And I watch even channels that share luxury bags and stuff that I can't even afford, but I enjoy watching it. And I don't leave a nasty comment and say, well, most of us can't even afford that. I don't understand the point of that. I'm not going to share Drugstore makeup. I have two things. I bought a foundation last year that I like, but I don't use. I didn't even count it in my favorites because it's not. It's sitting over there. I don't use it. I have a powder that I got. I don't use it. So that's the thing. I pay for it myself. I am not a channel that gets sent a bunch of stuff. If Drugstore companies sent me stuff, I would review it for you. And then I could send it on its merry way. I could donate it or whatever, but I am not going to spend money on things that I'm not going to use. I'm not going to enjoy. I'm just not going to do that. I did two things, and again, here we go again. It happens every time I buy it. I enjoy what I enjoy, just like you do. There are certain things that you enjoy, and I'm sure you wouldn't want somebody telling you have to get this and that. Just because I have a channel doesn't mean I have to share like everything that everybody does. This is my channel. My channel shares luxury makeup. That's what I like. And even what most of my channel is all tutorials, and I never say you have to go out and buy this, you have to go out and buy this. I never say that. I always say use what you already have. Even today when I'm sharing this, use what you already have. You don't have to go out and buy this palette, okay? I never say that to people. So if you're upset because I'm not sharing that, then I'm sorry, but there are other channels. And I would hope you'd still watch my channel because I still share tutorials for you guys. I'm still helpful in that way, but I'm not someone that's going to be showing you looks using Drugstore makeup because it's not where I want to spend my money. It's not what I like. And I'm not going to be forced to do something that I don't want to do because I don't like anybody telling me what to do. I have a problem with that. I just don't like anybody telling me what to do. And if you're like that, let me know in the comments. Do you like people telling you what to do? If you do, let me know in the comments, because I'm one of those people, it could be because I'm Italian too, that I don't like anybody telling me what to do. I just got a problem with that. The same goes with cruelty-free too. I love animals and I would love to use makeup that's all cruelty-free. But there's some things that I like and it's not, so I use it. So don't hate me because of that. I wear leather, I eat meat. So I'm not a vegetarian either. So I'm not going to sit on here and be a hypocrite. That's what I want to say too about like clean beauty, because I wanted to touch on that. Enough of the drugstore makeup. I had a friend and she was into everything organic and clean and everything. So when we first got introduced, and it was when my daughter was little in school, and we got introduced, she was just like, we were talking about makeup one day, and she was like, what, you know, oh, you should check out the environmentally group, because some of the makeup that you might be using may not be really good for you. I was like, oh, okay. She's like, you want to stay away from the red, you want to stay in the green. I'm like, oh. So I started looking, I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Okay, so that wasn't the end of it. Then it was, you know, I'm painting my walls. Do you know that there's chemicals that leach out of your paint? Okay. All right. Okay. Do you know that the clothes that you wear, the chemicals that are in the dyes in your clothes, and they can leach in and get into your skin? Okay. It just got to be so much that I was getting paranoid of breathing. I just don't get into that. I just don't get it. If you want to do all clean beauty, that's great for you, because everybody should do what they want, but don't be judgy. Again, it goes with the judgy. Don't judge someone because they're not clean. Don't judge someone because they are not cruelty-free. Don't judge someone because they use drugstore makeup. Don't judge someone because they only use luxury makeup. And don't judge someone if they don't use luxury makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just need to stop judging other people. Just do what you want to do. That's it. And don't try to convince other people to do what you want to do. So let's just stop with the judging. Okay? Let's just stop. Okay. End of subject. Next topic. On Sunday, I was going out to my pool, and I just walked outside like I usually do on our lanai, look in the pool, and there's a snake in my pool. If I remember, I will put a little photo of it in there. It was on my Instagram. Swimming around my pool, and at first I ran in the house, but then I was watching it, and it's like the snake cannot get out of the pool. It's just taking a little swim in my pool. I'm glad I got to enjoy it on that day, because it was kind of chilly that day, so I couldn't go in the pool, so I'm glad it got to go in the pool. I'm watching this thing trying to get out, and I'm surprised it can't get out. And I'm trying to think, like, how do I get it out? So on my Instagram, I would just kind of put it out there. I'm like, I have a snake in the pool. I have no idea how to get it out. A couple people said, put a broom in there, it's going to crawl on it. Once it crawls on the, well, first of all, you put anything by it, it was squirming away. Secondly, okay, so it gets on the broom, then what am I supposed to do? I'm not going to pick it up on the handle. Hell no, ain't going to happen, okay? What I did is I took my skimmer net. I have the skimmer net that we use to get like leaves and pollen and stuff out of the pool. So I just took that, scooped it out, and tossed it into the yard. So that's how I finally got it out of the pool. So yeah, snakes are a part of living here. But it's not like, people are so funny. Unless you live here, you don't know. I mean, they're here, but it's not like every time I walk on my door, there's snakes all up everywhere. I don't see alligators walking around my neighborhood. If you live in a neighborhood that has water backed up to it, which I don't, like a lake or a pond or anything like that, you're going to have a lot of snakes, and you're definitely going to have alligators. It's funny because people just assume, they think that because you live here that it's all over the place, and they're not. They are there. Most of the snakes around by us too are non-poisonous. I mean, that doesn't mean I like them, because I don't like snakes, but you just have to know when you're living here that snakes, roaches, rats, scorpions, whatever, it's just part of living here. And I will take that, because today it's December and I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt. I am going to start a series, and I don't want to get into the details of it until it goes live, because I've shared things before. I'm not saying anybody takes any ideas, but I kind of like to keep my ideas to myself because I just want to put it out there and I just don't want somebody to beat me to the punch. But I have a new series that's going to be coming out and I'm really, really excited about it. And I think it's going to be really, really helpful to you guys. Now, in January starts my no-buy. I don't know how long I'm going to do the no-buy. My channel's always been mostly tutorials and all of that. And one thing I hear about is, I've heard people say this, but I think it depends on the channel. So again, that's why I don't like generalization. I don't like when people generalize a certain group or generalize this because I don't find it to be true. And I've heard this more with younger channels, and it might be that way with younger channels. I don't know, but I hear a lot of people say that people don't like tutorials anymore. They're tired of tutorials. But I just find that those are the videos that you guys like the most because those are the videos that I have the most views on. Or the tutorials that I share, those are the ones I get the most views on. So that's why I keep doing those, because those are the ones that I know you guys like. That when I post it, you're excited. You guys like empties videos, I'm still going to share those. And occasionally when I share products, and I'm not going to do a review, I think in the coming year I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Instead of doing like a review, if there's anything that I do try after my no-buy, I am just going to present it a little differently instead of like, you know, this is what I just got. I'm just going to do it a little differently. Maybe I'll put it in a get ready with me, or like I'm doing today. I'm sharing this palette in a get ready with me instead of doing a review. I'm just putting it in here to show you what it looks like. So I may do more stuff like that instead of like a review on stuff. I'm going to be doing more tutorials, and I have so many fun videos that I want to film. And like I said, my series, I hope that you guys like it. It's just something that I want to do weekly, and I hope that you guys find it really, really helpful because it's going to take me a little bit longer to film too. It's going to take me a little bit longer to put together. But I think you guys are really going to like it. So let me finish the rest of my makeup. I just have to put my lashes on, fix my hair, and I will be right back. These are some bright lips. I don't know how I feel about it. You guys let me know. I usually don't wear red. I know it's a little shocking. I'm looking at myself on the monitor. I feel like, what was that one, Clutch Cargo or so? I feel like Clutch Cargo right now with my lips. I don't like to wear red lips because I feel like that's where you're looking, and I want you to look at my eyes and not there. It's kind of like, don't be looking down there, look up here. This, I'll tell you what the color is. This is another one of these, the duo where it's the matte lipstick and then you put the gloss on top. But what I like about this, and why I decided if I am going to wear red, this is what I'm going to wear, is that it's going to stay in place. It's not going to come off. Now it does fade, I told you guys that, but at least it's not going to come off. Like, I don't want it on my teeth. See, I don't see it on my teeth. And this is a good color, by the way, because it has a blue base. You have to be careful with reds, because if you use something that has a yellow base, it's going to make your teeth look yellow. So just a heads up on that. Not that this is going to make my teeth look perfectly white, because I don't have perfectly white teeth. But this is, you know, if you use one with a blue base, it definitely looks better. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you so much for a wonderful, wonderful year. Good things are coming in 2020. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will see you back here on January 3rd.